Okay, great. Serious about this foot bath now. Although here's a blood whatever. Yes. I guess this is just for these relics. Ooh, Damned Harmony. That's the god that tricked me into betraying everybody, or something. A carving about the god Damned Harmony escaped to the cosmos as his mountain fortress was besieged in Bosnia. The alabaster citadel was demolished around him as he finished the ritual to escape. He drifted for millennia before latching onto a comet at the outer reaches of our solar system. He drifted again, missing the formation of the Syndicate, until the comet drifted closer to Earth. He learned of the Syndicate and deceived Lady Love Dies. Okay. Okay, that's all. That's good. It's helping to sort of cement him. Hey, look at this. Give him some context for me. I want to know more. Like, what was the nature of the betrayal? Here we go. Perhaps the only foot bath in the whole island.
The investigator is here.
I spent 5 blood crystals. The water in paradise is good. My feet feel lighter. Must be mountain water. Hey, I do feel a lot lighter on my feet. This is strange. Feels like I could double jump, hop right over these walls. Sweet.
Sure.
These islands are weird. Okay, I still got 21. I've already activated this foot bath. Okay, damn. Okay, alright, so there are more foot baths somewhere, and I'm gonna have to find all of them. And I'm gonna have to spend 5 blood crystals at each one. This is, oh, that's Damned Harmony! Tentacle Face. The god that deceived me. That crime landed me in exile and cost me my career and husband. This is my chance to right the wrongs. First of all, husband. Okay. Second of all, why do you say that? I mean, this is maybe your chance to redeem yourself, but there's no evidence that Damned Harmony has anything to do with this. I mean, so many red crests. Wow. What are you? Oh! I have some crests. I need 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 more. Okay. Alright. Off to find more crests. I guess. Is this the elevator that I used? No, I don't think so. It's a different elevator. Oh! Vision engine!
Investigation.
Okay, this is Dr. Doom Jazz Clinic. Dr. Doom Jazz's clinic. The clinic belonging to Dr. Doom Jazz. Not Dr. Doom's Jazz Clinic, which is a different thing. Oh! Oh! A confidential report about victims of vampiric attacks. Does that... Did I get that? Does that count as evidence of vampire activity or whatever? 5 victims killed by what appeared to be a vampire. The last victim was found on the beach and was the only one to have any trace of the perpetrator's saliva on them. The perp was ID'd and arrested by the marshals, a citizen. The cause of vampirism was unknown. Damn. Okay, so I got a vampire report that I can give to that ghost. Hell yeah. Who's this? The gods formed an elite guard retinue, and these creatures... Wait. With these creatures from Mars. Okay. They are fiercely loyal and revered just as much as the gods themselves. Do they have a name? Are they called something? They're sort of weird looking. Are they square? Well, this is an elevator down. This will take me to Dr. Doom Jazz's boat, presumably. Enchanted Blue, a scholar of different galactic races and a connoisseur of fine food and wine. She remains imprisoned in the real world, in the hidden pyramids deep within the caverns of the Sahara. Weird. Yeah, the Martian guys do look like sphinxes. Sort of. I mean, not entirely, but somewhat. Somewhat like sphinxes. Fisher in an an obscure galaxy inhabited by a race of psychic lizard people. I have seen that picture before. Perhaps I was here. I'm gonna use this ladder. I am getting to the point where it's hard for me to discern whether I have been to a place and sort of like explored around it, or if this is the first time that I'm coming here. Which maybe wouldn't be an issue if I, like, 100%ed everything. Is this the footpath that I've been to, or is this a different one? I've already activated it. So, is that... Did it turn pink when I activated it? I actually find that kind of backwards, because most things that I can interact with seem to be pink. Oh, that's the phone. What is this guy? Oh, that's Silent Goat. The first god humanity had contact with gifted his power to the Syndicate while he was being tortured during the Great Betrayal. His gift allowed us to create the island sequences. So... yeah, maybe... yeah. So it could be both. It could be that, like, at some point on a normal-ish Earth, the gods arrive, and Silent Goat was the first one, and others followed, and there were a bunch of them. I've used this nightmare computer, and eventually some humans, most humans, rebelled against them, and that's Crying Grudge. The only god that we managed to rescue after the Great Betrayal. He's on the island somewhere. Wait, so who are we worshipping? The gods that are still trapped on Earth? Or just Crying Grudge? Huh, okay. Okay, I'm going back this way. Hey. Were you looking for an ID? Did I find it for you? If you found my... oh, no. He's looking for a stone. That's right. Keep looking. I'm sure it would be near the benches in the part between the Citizen and Syndicate apartments. I know, but it's so hard to figure out where the hell anything is. So... I'm near Gardens, Syndicate apartments, Citizen apartments. So, across the river from me now, and then across the river from that. So across the river from me now, I am now in the Syndicate apartments. Hey, Shinji. I feel like I could talk to you all day, Love Dies.
I'm glad to be back.
What's on your mind? Everything, nothing, you know how it is. Feeling quite relaxed.
The investigator is here.
You're the only one on the island that is. That's why you're in this situation. Too many people that take things too seriously. They don't think about others, just their own advancement. That isn't how a perfect society runs. Do you come from a perfect society? You don't get this attitude and charming personality unless you come from a place where everyone in the government is looking to scapegoat you for their own cruelty and fuck-ups. Sure. You personally. Of course not me personally. The lower classes. No time to chat. Things to do. Explode. Oh, Shinji. Nobody knows what your deal is. Hey, it's a nightmare computer! Damn it. I need to install pending updates. Missing Cosmos. So, if I go to... I mean, presumably I don't have that, right? Upgrades. There we go. Don't have any. Okay, alright. Wait, isn't that, oh, yes, that's, something grudge. That's the god that was tortured on Earth and rescued and put into a giant temple and has been healing over the course of the last 24 islands and probably isn't gonna be happy when he wakes up, right? Like, his name is Grudge. Like, I feel like he might go kill the council or something. I don't know. Here's a relic. Mushrooms grow all over the island and are prized for their variety of flavors. Alright, fine. No, damn it. Ugh. The point of having a double jump. Listen, Lady Love dies. Oh my god. There you go. Okay, these are still Syndicate apartments. That's good. Some people get very obsessive about grasshoppers. What the fuck?
Getting saved.
Oh, this is a... I can donate a blood. Yeah. Silent goat carving. Okay. Carving about the first god, Silent Goat. Was the first god evolved man had contact with. Sometimes known as the first for this reason. Captured outside the city of Mahoda Ending in India. I know all of this. Tortured in crystal caves. Became aware of the Syndicate and gifted him his power, killing himself. I know all of that. None of that helped. Is this a key item? Hey, it's a glistening stone! A small but bright stone. Looking at it makes the world around you fade away, and you can hear distant memories imprinted on the stone by the wearer. This one is full of happiness. I mean, that's kind of weird, but still. I feel like most bug collectors have moved on to Animal Crossing at this point. Yeah, that's probably correct. Okay. Wait, no, I don't want to... Yes, I can go this way, and across here, and then up this way, and then I'm on the right side of the river, and I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to find that ghost again, and then I'm going to lose my landmark, because that ghost was my landmark. Have you found my stone? Yes, I have. I think I have. It's this glistening stone that I found. Really, can I see it? Oh yes, that's it. I can't describe how this makes me feel. It's like we're together again. Please, you keep it. I can feel myself fading out of this world, and I can't take the stone with me. When you hold it, I hope you can find the happiness that it gave me. Yo, Shinji, couldn't help spying on you. You like that stone the spirit gave you? Sure, it seems imbued with the feeling of happiness. It has a wonderful depth to it. Oh, hoping it was going to be a no. Why? Want to sell it? Why do you want it? Gems that are tied to the suffering of others are one of my collections.
That's weird.
That's weird. I also collect antiques from a planet populated by slug scholars. Also got a cabinet of calcified entrails, prayer wreaths from the mad monks in the Venus labyrinths. So, want to sell 2 blood crystals? One-time offer. Sure? Yeah?
I'm glad
Yes.
to be back.
Hand over the crystals. I like crystals. I feel like I used that stone for what I was going to use it for, and I kind of like Shinji. So, you know. Alright, where are people? Who are people also? Let's see. Is that Lydia back there, kind of hidden? I feel like it must be. I feel like that must be Lydia back there. Oh no, that's Lydia. And I don't know who that is. I'm not sure. What's the Syndicate? What's this thing? 62 meters that way. I guess I'll go there. I should also... I mean, I guess I went and talked to what's her name. But there's a... Oh yeah, the seals. I should go investigate the seals. There's a lot. There's a lot to do. I'm gonna go try to figure out what this Syndicate thing is. Oh, it's this. Hi, everybody.
Relic obtained.
Well-loved secateurs. Craftsperson's tools are a thing of beauty. The grip has been worn into the perfect fit for the user's hands over years of use. This is like a little garden of god statues.
Relic obtained.
Polite luxury chocolates, the standard gift given to the host when Syndicate members visit one another. Okay. Alright, so that's the, like, Martian, whatever. This is Grudge. That's Silent Goat. He's got a obelisk through his neck. I've seen her before, definitely. Grudge. Silent Goat. Oh, there's somebody. That's a person. I don't remember the name of the sentient rock. But these all seem like good people. Like people that people like. I don't know who that is. With a skull, a lion with a skull in his mouth. Oh, it's the Witness!
To the end.
Okay.
Under the gaze of the gods.
Under the gaze of the gods, the so-called investigation freak, yeah, so-called, returns to the island sequences.
To the end.
Overseer to each dying paradise, born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran in AD 981 under the sign of Destroyed Eden. As a child, Witness was enslaved under the banner of Crying Grudge and put to work building the perpetually growing Chaos Palace in North Persia. Okay. So this is very suggestive, and I'm sure that, like, I've seen exactly this kind of information before, but I'm still processing everything. So in AD 981, in northern Iran, Witness was enslaved under the banner of Crying Grudge. So the gods were on Earth and controlling things earlier than the first millennium AD. And AD also has sort of like Christian implications, but We're going to ignore that. During the Great Betrayal, Witness refused to budge in his devotion. So that also suggests to me that the Great Betrayal took place somewhere in that time frame, because I don't think that humans on Earth live forever, right? So if Witness was born on Earth in 980, then the Great Betrayal must have happened sometime around then for him to join the Syndicate and come to the islands. During the Great Betrayal, Witness refused to budge in his devotion, fleeing to hide within the impossible labyrinth of the Chaos Palace. Ezekiel found Witness and urged him to follow him. They became close. Witness was still a young man, and Ezekiel older and wiser. Witness looked up to him as a father figure after being taken from his own father at a young age. Witness holds a great deal of responsibility overseeing the end of an island. He ensures every failure is perfect. He collects and breeds rare plants in his pet house. Good to see you again, Witness. Apologies for Starlight. I do remember you. Is this finally a person who likes me? I mean, I like his style. I like that, like, gold skull mask thing. That's pretty rad. How long has it been since you last did work for our holy masters? Time moves so strangely here. We are grains of sand that drift in the astral wake of heavenly titans. Especially after last night. The island is ready to end. The time flows broken. The gods are displeased. This island is full of sinners. We're supposed to be their loyal servants. Our only purpose to resurrect them. Our only purpose to resurrect them. Okay, that's important. That seems really important. Now we squabble and scheme. Our holy work brought to a screeching halt by murder.
The end times are looming.
The end times are looming. So many have strayed from the path. This must be a sign from the gods. Rosella says, according to the FAQ from the devs, Witness is extremely hot under the mask. There's two, yeah, I believe it is purposefully unclear what definition of hot they're going for. 100%. I'm down with that, yes. I'm going to be zealous. It seems like Witness is zealous, so let's do that. Glad to do the work of the gods. I can see it in you. The fire of holiness. I live in fear of the rage of the cosmic deities. Maybe you can quell their anger.
Strange.
What's with the holy proclamations? This isn't your usual style. It's not? This is the only way that I know him. Game, you can't keep presenting me with people that I'm supposed to know and then saying, okay, but this isn't what they're usually like. This is all I know. Ugh, okay. Far too much has happened in your absence. Truths have become more mutable. Our masters are not being served. The Syndicate has lost its way. I have not strayed from the path.
The gods are radiant.
Too many of us have forgotten what it means to serve our masters. I fear last night was one of our punishments.
Our gods work in esoteric ways.
Or maybe it was divine reminder. Our gods work in esoteric ways.
Blasphemy!
Are you here to punish the wicked monster that committed this atrocity?
Under the gaze of the gods.
The sinner that allowed demons onto the island, will he burn in the fire of justice? Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. You can be sure of it.
Bathed in the glory of the gods.
Any that would hinder the ascension of our cosmic overlords must be purged.
Investigator.
How can I assist you with your holy work?
Crime
What
cannot
do you know
hide.
about Henry? Do you believe Henry is responsible?
Under the gaze of the gods.
All I can do is trust in the gods and have faith that what happened was part of their
Don't test
divine
me.
will. But do you believe Henry did it?
Gods are watching us.
It's not me to question the gods. Yeah, but the god, that's not the god, that's like Marshal Akiko. That's not the gods.
The truth remains obscured.
Witness, do you think anyone has a motive for killing the
This
council?
island is full of sinners.
Our holy mission has been left unattended for too long. Any number of the sinners here could have done
The
it.
gods are displeased.
Perhaps it was an act of the gods. Heavenly anger leads to heavenly smiting. Sinners. Tell me about these sinners. Tell me about the sinners. The island crawls with them. They pay lip service to the gods, but don't follow our sacred mission.
Times are looming.
The island sequences have degenerated. They used to be righteous. Now I
I have a
despair.
bad feeling about this.
What about the accused? Henry is a citizen, not a syndicate member. Citizens are sinners too. They do not pray hard enough. The syndicate do not compel them to pray hard enough. Whew.
What?
The citizens grow restless, insubordinate. Dissent spreads. This one let demons onto the island. Why stop there? That's a good story. Too good. Someone wants to pin this on a citizen, and we're too ready to accept
The
it.
gods work in esoteric ways.
We cannot even conceive of the esoteric ways in which the gods work.
Got it.
What?
You're questioning the
I'm glad
gods?
to be back.
Higher powers rarely provide the answers we need. Okay, alright. What about your motive, witness? Do you have a
I am
motive?
still bathed in the glory of the gods.
I am a humble servant striving to live on the righteous path. Murdering the council is not on that
The
path.
investigator is here.
Am I taking your word for that?
What?
What reason would I have to kill the council? How does that benefit our holy mission? Who determines the
The
path?
holy masters.
The gods, of course. Did the gods want you to kill the
Of
council?
course not.
Don't be ridiculous. Okay, so you say. Where were you
Where?
last night? Were you visiting with something silence? Something silence?
Investigator.
I spent the night here in my apartment. Alone? By yourself? The architect came to visit me, a rare social call. She was with me at the time of the killings. We left when we were summoned to the crisis meeting. Alright, that tracks. I'm not gonna pry.
Why?
Jesus. Why did she come to visit you?
Of course not.
It was unusual. She wanted to spend the last minutes of this withering island with me. It has been quite an age since we spent time together socially. Was there anything odd about her
The
behavior?
gods are radiant.
We had a pleasant time. We shared some wine I'd been saving and prepared to say goodbye to
I need to
paradise.
investigate this.
And you two were in each other's company all evening.
Investigator.
I stepped out onto my balcony to take a phone call from Grand Marshal Akiko. It was fleeting. No more than 5 minutes.
What time?
What time? Shortly before death visited the island, Akiko was reporting the escape of Henry. I'll follow up with the Grand Marshal. Not long after, marshals were stationed outside the elevator to my apartment. Okay. Do you have any proof that you were both in the apartment? The nightmare computer at the entrance logs everyone that enters and exits this apartment. Is that what nightmare computers are for? Is that what they do? Why are they called nightmare computers? You can pull the records from that and check yourself. Okay. Why is yours the only apartment with a logging system? You can't be too careful. I take my privacy seriously. Paranoia.
Thank you.
Got it. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay. How about KHX? Tell me about that. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Nothing. He often went for periods of isolation. Sorry I can't help more, Lady Love Dies. What about Yuri? I don't like Yuri. Did you see Yuri last night? He is secretary to the architect. Have you spoken to her? I have. Henry's escape. What do you know about Henry's escape? Only what the Grand Marshal told us. Have you spoken with her? No, I haven't. Carmelina's alibi. Did you see the architect last night?
Sinner.
I don't know what to tell you other than what I have already said. She came to spend the evening with me here. If you want to know what she did before that, you need to ask her. Yeah. Demonic possession. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession
The
10
gods
years
are
ago?
displeased.
Henry is a curse on all of us. His possession 10 years ago condemned the island. There is nothing else to know. The Dead Zone is a reminder of his crime. Yeah, I should go check out the Dead Zone. So... Perfect 25. Like, the islands keep getting better and better and better. What does that mean? Supposedly, you know, hopefully, Perfect 25 is going to be the last island because it will be perfect. But this island ended because some citizen summoned a demon 10 years ago and corrupted the whole thing. What is it about Perfect 25 that would prevent that from happening again? I don't feel like there's a lot of discussion of, like, how did this go wrong and how does Perfect 25 prevent it? I feel like these folks, these syndicate folks, are not doing a lot of self-examination. Want to chat, witness? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations.
Watching us.
The gods are watching us. Do you think they're happy with what they see?
That's strange.
What's with the zealot thing you've got
The
going
gods are
on?
radiant.
The gods are radiant and this island does not bask in the light. I came to realize this, and now I only live to
Of
serve
the
them.
Holy Masters.
Please tell me you also devote yourself to the Holy Masters. I have a job? I am a servant of the gods, but I have a job to do.
Times are looming.
Everything is
I
secondary
have
to
a
our
bad
holy
feeling
work.
about this.
The recent bloodbath says
The gods
otherwise.
are watching us.
Please join me in prayer.
Times are looming.
He journeyed across the stars. He came to us and gifted so much. He was the first, the holy catalyst. Man's dark age was scorched by the fire of devotion. In the face of sin and heresy, I sing for Silent Goat. He heard us in the crystal caves. He will hear us again. The first, the holy catalyst, Silent Goat. Is there consensus that Silent Goat killed himself or died in the crystal caves? Because a lot of the history seems to be like Silent Goat, we love him because he gave us all of his power when he died. Do gods come back? Like, Crying... What's his name? Crying Grudge? Crying Grudge is healing. So gods can be injured and they can recover. But can they die? And if they die, can they come back? Because it sounds like Witness thinks he's talking to Silent Goat. Like, this is not just an empty phrase. But, I think Silent Goat is dead, guys. Isn't that the whole deal? Silent Goat, may we always walk with you. You are blessed. Relationship increased. Alright, well.
The gods are watching us.
Gods are watching us, you know. Have a blood crystal. Hell yeah. Vision engine. Whoa. Lots going on here. Statue of the Prophet Crying Grudge. Wait, is Crying Grudge a prophet or a god? It's a god. It's both. The god endlessly weeps at the visions of the future he cannot unsee. Damn. Witness collects and breeds rare plants. Sometimes he gives them as gifts and then hounds you to take proper care of the most fragile plants on the planet. Love it. Witness's phone. I can take this to a comms tower and verify its location. Great. Holy Catalyst, Silent Goat. Yup. Relics from Persia and from before the Great Betrayal. These are early depictions of gods and demons. Wait, so... Okay, so the Great Betrayal happens around 1000 AD. And the gods are all killed or trapped, maybe? Unclear exactly what happens to all the gods, but it seems bad. And then the Syndicate kidnaps a 1,000 citizens or something like that and folds reality and creates an island sequence. But Earth keeps going, now with no gods left. So over the course of the next 1,000 years, we forget about all of these gods, and now this is taking place... I mean, I don't know that it's taking place in the year 2020, but it's taking place in a more modern Earth that is unaware that there is a separate reality containing an island sequence where gods are being resurrected following a betrayal from 1,000 years ago, and they just occasionally come back and kidnap people in order to become citizens. Okay, all of that makes sense. Found the witness's phone, definitely. Witness told me he'd received a phone call from Makiko. I can check the story out. If I plug this into a comms tower... You keep saying that, but I've gone to the comms tower, and it doesn't seem like I can do anything of the sort. Okay. I mean, I can jump down onto that tower, maybe? Seems like. We're gonna try it. Blood crystal. Got that blood crystal. I'm gonna go over here. And perhaps find nothing of interest. There's nothing over here. I do like having a double jump. Like, that is nice. It has its advantages, certainly. Oh, that's just the ladder? Okay. Oh, that's how I'm supposed to have gotten over there. Meh. Meh. Okay. What is this? Dreaded Hero Apartments. Apartments named after the bloodthirsty general that slaughtered his way across ancient Britain. Huh.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal obtained.
Getting all the blood crystals. So many blood crystals. I'm glad that wasn't water, because I did not look at where I was jumping. And I should find a save point.
Game saved.
Okay. I've accomplished some of my goals, I feel like. C2. Maybe now I should go talk to Lydia. I really want to talk to Akiko, I think. So maybe I should try to find her. Water, plain water. Stay hydrated. Take a nice big gulp of cold water. Enjoy a few minutes of doing nothing but drinking water once an hour. What is wrong with you people? Just drink water. Okay. Hey, it's a different thing.
Key item obtained.
Green crest. So I'm guessing there are going to be different crests for, like, different areas. I'm just going to go this way. Oh man, I cannot quite. Oh no, this is... What is this? I mean, that's Silent Goat. This is one of those weird... Oh! I got a okay, a crest! Okay, but I need more crest. Green goat sparks a flame. Okay, well... I see. I need another green crest. Okay. Alright, well... That's not happening yet. What do I hear? What do I hear? Relic.
Relic
Island
obtained.
sequence 24, which is this one. How will 24 be remembered? Will this island be perfect? Is this our eternal home? No, it's not. I hear Shinji somewhere. He likes to be on top of things, I think. I did not find your deal, I don't think, Ghost.
Blood crystal obtained.
I mean, he's like in here or something. He's up there. Nope, can't quite do it. Oh, that was a crouch jump. Totally worked. How many dead bodies have you seen?
I don't like this.
Enough to last a lifetime? That must be a lot, since you're immortal.
Sure.
A lot has happened on these islands. Really wicked shit, I bet. Would love to have seen it. Okay, there's a relic over there. Oh, there's stuff on top. Okay. And here's a comms tower. Can I do anything with this comms tower? It seems like no. Okay, so that was a... It looked kind of like a drink, or like a vial or something. And that gives me this bar scene. I didn't look what island it was. Was it Island 25? Why do you think there are so many mysteries? Everything creates a mystery. Human, animal, plant, mineral. Everything creates a mystery. It's a byproduct of existing. Not even living, just existing. Everything produces a mystery that we want to solve. What is this? Why do we want to solve them? Human nature. Most things are ambivalent about mysteries. Rocks create mysteries, but a rock doesn't care about mysteries. Humans are unique. We need mysteries to live. Without mysteries, we'd go insane. I mean, that sounds like Lady Love Dies. but a mystery can make you go insane. That's the knife edge we all walk. I like that. And then back to 24th. Okay. An answer lost, whiskey obtained. Aged for 2 years and has a nutty flavor, often served to celebrate accomplishments, however fleeting they may be. So, some subset of relics are drinks, but not the drinks. Okay. Two entirely separate subsets of relics are drinks. Some of them you get from the vending machines, and they look more like soda, but sometimes they're alcoholic. Like they don't have to be soft drinks. And the other ones look more like alcohol, and maybe they always are. I don't know. Rosella, I feel like aged for 2 years is kind of pitiful when you're immortal. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a pretty good point.
Crystal obtained.
It's not a tremendous amount of time. I can go down there. There are blood crystals around. Here's our relic. Island sequence 21. We restored the heartbeat of Moonlight Petal. She slumbers under Siberia. We must give her more power. Okay, so we're continuing to interact with gods that are trapped on Earth, in addition to the one that we rescued and brought with us. And all of which, it seems like, are maybe slumbering, are not active since the Great Betrayal. But Heartbeat of Moonlight, or sorry, we restored Moonlight Petal's heartbeat, is what this is saying, I think. So Moonlight Petal was either deliberately trapped or took refuge or something under Siberia. But we're not just leaving her there, and we're not necessarily trying to bring her here, it seems like, although we did that for Crying Grudge. But we are feeding her power. So whatever we're doing with our citizens and our worshipping and maybe our reality folding drive is giving the gods, both here and on Earth, some kind of power or sustenance. Is that water? That looks like the face of Damned Harmony coming out of a urn, which is weird. Blue goat. Okay, so I gotta find lots of those little token things. B2.
Relic obtained.
Sold at a discount to Deep Factory workers. What is the Deep Factory? I'm so curious about that. Oh, it's here. Here's the Deep Factory. Alright, well maybe we'll find out. We'll find out some things about the Deep Factory. I'm gonna save. And I'm feeling flush.
Game saved.
I'm gonna unlock fast travel.
Fast travel unlocked.
So that I can go to and from the Deep Factory, which seems like it's important.
Starlight skins obtained.
Oh, and that gave me a Starlight skin. Okay, this image reminds you of a wonderful family holiday on a beach you had. You frolicked in the sea with your siblings. You have never been to a beach. Okay. I hear Shinji.
Blood crystal obtained.
He's around here somewhere. He's probably up on this roof. That's probably where he is. What is this? What are you? Okay. I can move the crane around. I wonder if I can get it to pick anything up. I mean, I guess try? I mean, I'm assuming that I gotta wait until there's something here visibly to pick up. I think it's not a fishing. Sign says swipe crane system card to open barrier. I guess I need to find a crane system card. I guess I do. I guess I need that. Okay, there's something in there. There's something pink in here. How do I get at it? I'm gonna have to blow this whole thing up. I don't think that's how this works. Hi, Shinji. Maybe wolves did it. The council murder? Yeah, wolves are crazy. They tear all sorts of stuff up. That's true. A pack of wild wolves broke into the council building, bypassed all of the holy seals, and tore the council apart. I can hear the sarcasm in your voice. I don't like it. I'm trying to help. Expand your thinking. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit myself to actual reality and things that could plausibly happen in it. Wolves don't even exist on the island. Fine, throw it back in my face. Why are there no wolves? I guess it's a pretty small island and a pretty self-contained biome. Hey, we're gonna fix this so it's not just Sunset Song. I like Sunset Song, but okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay. Those are things.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, is that the yacht? Did I circle all the way back around to the yacht? That's probably pretty good. Alright, well then let's talk to Dr. Doomjazz. Wrap up a productive... I don't know if it's a productive day of investigation, but it's been a pretty productive day of exploration, at the very least. I got a double jump. I'm so afraid that this water is going to kill me. I feel like water is capable of killing me. What is this? Is this elevator broken? The back door to Doomjazz's clinic. This should be covered by the Syndicate HQ logs, but the door log looks broken. That means it won't log who enters and exits. I wonder if Doomjazz uses this. Good question. Is that Dr. Doomjazz? Holy shit, man. Wow!
Dr. Doomjazz.
Hey, Dr. Doomjazz!
Lady Love dies.
As gorgeous as you were 3 million days ago. Is he sponsored? Is he sponsored by child labor? Wow.
Doomjazz.
Syndicate's head doctor, born in the Cannon Fortress, Scotland, in AD 988 under the sign of Cosmic Deceit. Growing up during a military campaign, Doomjazz longed to become a doctor to tend to the wounded. He snuck into the haunted Ziggurat Medical School, and studied in the library after hours. He became their top student and battlefield medic. He was captured during the Great Betrayal, losing his arms in a torture chamber before being rescued by Aiz Kiwami. The two fled to join the Syndicate. Gotcha. So he's got robot arms. Damn. And he was born in AD 988. So same thing. The people who were born on Earth must have all been born around that time. And the Great Betrayal must have happened around that time. And we're all immortal since then. Makes sense. Starlight, perfect pair. He seems happy. I'll go with happy. I've missed the Doomjazz charm offensive.
I've missed you, Love Dies.
I've missed you, Love Dies. How have you been? I mean, I've been in isolation for 3 million days. I feel like... Hey, Ghost Stalker, thank you. How have you been? Still the same old Doomjazz. That's his only pose. It's been just swell down here. I assume you've got the memo about last night.
Investigator is here.
Something like that. I presume you're here on business and not for something nicer. I mean, could it be both?
Sure.
I've got a job to do
The
down
island is
here.
about to end.
You're in high spirits considering our leader and council have been murdered.
I'm a professional.
The dialogue box seems to be very particularly placed on his sprite. Yes, agreed. I think that was a deliberate design choice. We all deal with grief in different ways. Do not be mistaken. I'm well aware that this is a catastrophe. I'm just not one for outwardly displaying misery.
Got it.
What's your take on the Syndicate on this island? Keep myself to myself. Not interested in the schemes. It's exhausting. Drama and politics are drugs. It's best not to get hooked. That's a medical opinion. He does have pants on. He definitely has pants on. We have seen the larger sprite where he clearly has pants on. But the cropping here makes it a little bit more ambiguous. Leaves to your imagination a world in which he might not have pants on.
I don't like this.
That tells me all I need to know about the state of this place. Anything I can help you with? Dr. Doomjazz is amazing. Okay, here we go. I can't wait to hang out. You think Henry did this, Doc?
Wonderful.
You read my report.
Bad feeling about this.
No, do you have a report? Oh, go and see Akiko and the prisoner. Damn, I left my report with her for you. That's okay. Yep.
How?
It's all I can tell you. I don't speculate on suspicions and hunches. I'm looking for facts. Can you make an exception for me?
What?
You only speak to me when you want something, Love Dies. It hurts. Yeah, no, I am serious about my job. Just doing my job. There's a mass murder that needs solving. I'm not going to speculate. You can bring anything you want to me for my fact-based opinion, though.
Lady Love dies.
What? Lady Love dies! What do you think about it?
The facts
I don't
and the
think it was
truth
Henry.
are not the same.
It's a nice story. People like to believe the easiest Santa that fits their worldview. We kidnap citizens and force them to pray to genocidal gods. Is that what we do? Of course the syndicate would believe one of the vile working class would do this. There's something else at work here. Well, at least you have a working theory. Can you think of anyone that has motives? That's a biggie. Such a terrible crime.
Investigator.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. Everyone is as innocent or as guilty as each other. I mean, probably not, right? Like, as suspicious, maybe, but not as innocent or guilty. What about you? What's your motive?
Investigator.
Oh, he's so mad. Everyone
like
has a
this.
motive. Is that true? I just clicked on that. I don't know that I agree with that. Everyone has a motive. They just haven't thought hard
Theoretically.
enough. Don't most investigators quote philosophers at this point in the conversation?
Me.
Quoting is a crutch for the weak. Learn to have your own thoughts. What is happening in this dialogue? What if your thoughts aren't as good as a philosopher's?
Indeed.
I've missed these chats. Love dies. Okay. Where were you at the time of the murder? I was in my clinic until I was called to examine Henry. He was found outside the council building, blood everywhere. I checked him over. Okay. That, actually, even the sound effect, that whole, like, Doom Jazz testimony is very Phoenix Wright to me. Like, that feels like exactly a moment, an interface that would come out of a Phoenix Wright game. Akiko has my report for you. Go see her if you haven't already. Syndicate building logs should confirm my alibi. I've already seen them. They confirm your claim. Did they? I remember hacking that terminal, and I don't remember exactly what they said. Hey, the clinic door. I found a door. A
I have a
door?
bad feeling about this.
The back door to
The
your clinic.
investigator is here.
The connection to the nightmare console that logs who enters and exits the Syndicate HQ has been broken. Is it really? I had no idea.
Sure.
Sure you didn't. Okay, what about Yuri? Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri Knight, last night. Ha ha ha, we all have weird names. I didn't see him last night, I'm afraid. Love dies. Okay. Tell me about the inhibitors used to sedate Henry. Masahiro Heavy Industries Tech. Is that an Earth company? Do we steal drugs from companies on Earth? Or... Masahiro Heavy Industries Tech. Drugs that sedate the body and inhibit psychic ability. They were designed specifically for victims of demonic possession. Okay, nope, they were designed specifically for victims of demonic possession. Calm the body and mind and stop them from lashing out. Wait, do demons possess people on Earth too? Is that like... Henry's dosage level has been correct for the last decade.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Do you know if anything can interfere with Henry's inhibitors? You're not the first person to ask.
That's strange.
This is bad.
Witness. Witness asked that. When? When did Witness ask that? Witness is responsible for overseeing the end of an island and ensuring it all goes smoothly. He's obsessed with fail points in the process. He got worried that Henry could be a fail point. Could he get loose at the end? He's executed and not part of the slaughter ritual with the other citizens. There's a time when he's out of his cage before he's executed. Right, okay, so is that when he escaped, maybe? I haven't talked to Akiko yet, so I'll probably find this out. Akiko handles the execution, so he's in safe hands. But Witness got obsessed about the inhibitors that keep Henry sedated. Okay, so the plan was to execute Henry at the end of the island. I don't know why they didn't execute him 10 years ago. but they keep him until the end of the island. They execute him then. Meanwhile, everybody else has already left through the slaughter ritual. Slaughter ritual. Okay.
Got it.
Are they a fail point? Possibly, but you'd have to get past the Grand Marshal. He'd need a massive spike of adrenaline, and the only way I can think of to provide that would be an injection. Could someone have done that? Adrenaline is manufactured by the body. You need a drug to induce it artificially. His blood work came back clean, though. No one gave him that drug. Okay. So he didn't... I mean, it sounds like he didn't escape. It sounds like maybe Grand Marshal Akiko brought him. I don't know. Hey, what about KHX? Why doesn't anybody seem as concerned as I am about KHX's disappearance? Heard he was missing, keeps himself to himself, so I don't see him a lot. You've been up to his place on the cliffs. I have not. Apparently he has a place up on the cliffs. Did you see the architect last night?
It's been wonderful to see you again.
She said at the crisis meeting she was at the witness's apartment. Witness can probably tell you more. Yeah, it seems like that's... did you see Witness last night? I don't know what he was doing, but he's normally in his apartment on the last night of an island. Go and ask him. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Don't know what to tell you, Love Dies. He's clearly possessed, and I wasn't at his arrest 10 years ago. So, does he continue to be possessed? Is he still possessed by a demon? Is he even Henry anymore in a meaningful way? Like, how does demonic possession work? I guess maybe we'll find out when we go talk to Grand Marshal Akiko. If you think there's something suspicious, try the crime scene. His apartment in the dead zone. The crime scene from 10 years ago, his apartment in the dead zone. It's in the dead zone probably because he caused the dead zone when he became possessed. That makes sense. Hey, let's hang out. Let's hang out with Dr. Doomjazz.
I've got
Got a
all the
sec,
time
Doc?
in the world for you.
Doc.
I've missed you, Love Dies.
It's been so long since we spent time together. You still a wine and whiskey woman?
Don't test me.
Not a lot of either in the Idle Lands. Want a glass with me? Enjoy the island for a few minutes before getting back to all that murder. I've got a bottle of Freedom Letter. Oh, I've got a bottle of Freedom Letter, and it's open. Hell yes. Oh God, on duty? Are you kidding me? It's the end of the world, and I'm out of exile to solve a murder. I will definitely have a drink with you.
Fabulous. Lady Love Dies.
How's it feel to be investigating again? Yeah, no, time to breathe life back into paradise. I like this. I like the YMCA pose. Indeed it is. How has the doctor been since I last saw him? Keeping entertained, you know, it's a small island, but there's always a way to have fun. I'm sure there is. Only one way to find out. Fuck
I was
yes.
born to investigate.
Do you want to be a suspect in an out-of-hours investigation?
Fabulous.
You can come around to open my case file anytime. Maybe you've got some time right now? Each second I spend here allows the truth to slink further into the shadows. Damn, girl, okay. Paradise can't wait, huh? Feel free to swing by anytime, Love Dies. Keep that in mind.
Fabulous.
I am enraptured by you. Besotted, enthralled.
I don't like this.
Where's this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about
That
people.
had nothing to do with this.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. Yes. Yeah. Let's do a probe. Doctor, let's do a probe. Said that you might be able to help me.
You've got this wrong.
You've charmed me. Despite the tragedy of last night, this island is infinitely more radiant now that you're here. Because it's you, and I can't get you out of my head, I'll break some ethics. I've treated Witness for death scream trauma. He started complaining of being able to hear screaming on occasion. We had no idea what the cause was, but it kept happening. I eventually narrowed it down to psychic death screams. The hell? The hell? I'm gonna go with intrigued. Is that a fancy name for headaches? Something like that. When someone dies, they involuntarily emit a death scream in a burst of psychic energy. Normally you can't hear them, but he'd become attuned to them. How?
Hypothetically?
Still a mystery. I don't know if we'll ever know. He attributes it to the gods' anger. He's all doom and gloom about us not doing enough to please the gods. He's taking it as one of many signs of the end times. Huh. What treatment does he take? High-strength migraine relief. That's the only thing that's worked. What about during the citizen slaughter ritual at the end of an island? Surely that would be overwhelming. That's different. The priests conducting the ritual channel the psychic energy released by the slaughter into an energy for the gods. It's dissipated away from the island.
Sure.
Does anyone else suffer from them? We had a case on Island 15. A syndicate member killed themselves because they kept hearing them. But no one else on this island. Not in the way Witness does. I think demons can probably feel them. Every demon we've encountered has been attuned to psychic energy. Would this include the demonically possessed?
I'm worried.
Probably, but I can't say for sure. Could that be... Okay. So, Henry is... whatever, under he's drugged. He's all drugged up. He needs a shot of adrenaline to potentially break free. Maybe when the council is murdered, their combined death screams give him a shot of adrenaline because he's possessed. And that's how he manages to break free of his drugged state, inhibited state, and then escapes. That's interesting. That's cool. So, benefits of hanging out, I guess.
The investigator is here.
How would it affect them? I'd imagine a spike in adrenaline. Anything else about
I
Witness?
had nothing to do with this.
I've been worried about his mental health.
I'm a professional.
He's become secretive and guarded. It's manifesting in the standard ways, but multiple appointments with him have been interrupted by phone calls. He won't take a call with someone in the room and always steps out onto his balcony. Other people have reported the same thing. Who? Architect Carmelina? She started noticing it several years ago. She's worried that he's slipping into paranoia.
Strange.
Why are you suddenly telling me this? It's been playing on my mind. I've been thinking about last night and the lunatics we have on the island. Then the heavens send an angel to come and question me. Thank you, Doctor. You've been invaluable.
My favorite investigator.
Remember to hurry on back if you need an examination or anything. Jesus. May the cosmos be a mystery, and may you reach the moon. Alright, let's find a phone. Where's our phone? Over there. That looks like a phone. Alright. I'm going to stop there. I have another meeting I have to go to.
Saved.
That was fun. We found a foot bath. Although I'm pretty sure that that is the same foot bath that we've found 3 times now. So I still only know where there is one foot bath. We're going to have to find more elsewhere on the island. But we did that. We got a double jump. It's handy. It is useful. We talked to Shinji a bunch of times. We collected a bunch of blood things. We finished a side quest, putting a ghost to rest, and got paid for it. And we talked to several people. And have started assembling a web of alibis and a little bit more of an understanding of what the hell's going on. We also found info about vampire attacks. Thank you, Rosella. So we have another side quest to turn in. So we should do that next time. Also, psychic death screams. So, you know. We also did, like, the other interesting thing that we've done, because on Wednesday we talked to Yuri Knight, and we got to kind of experience the, you know, talking to someone interface, that kind of whole dialogue, which I'm not a huge fan of, because it's pretty, like, the dialogue is normal dialogue, where sometimes we have changes in attitude that we can sort of choose between, but the whole thing is like a list of conversation topics that you just want to exhaust, and I would rather have the game sort of like exhaust them for me rather than having to click them all. I think, I don't know. On the other hand, it's nice to label them so that you know what's happening. But now, because we've talked to several more people, we've gotten this sense of, like, we're going to be asking people to help verify the alibis of other people, and they're going to give us information. I want to go back and talk to Yuri Knight now, because what was he doing in the vault 10 years ago? Like, that seems suspicious. I want to go talk to the witness to the end, because what's up with his psychic death screams? I'm gradually getting familiar with all of the names of the characters. Gradually. It's been 5 hours and I can kind of do it for the ones that we've encountered so far. I'll come back next week. We'll play some more this next Wednesday. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely, this game is very cool. I really enjoy sort of the putting the puzzle together of the world, like what is going on with the islands. I like that mirrors the sort of active investigation that we are doing about this particular case, which it's sometimes hard to come up with a nice balance, I think, of this is meaty and juicy enough that it feels like you are really doing investigating, and it feels like you're figuring stuff out, and it feels satisfying to sort of solve a mystery, but also it's not too difficult or obscure or frustrating, that, you know, you're not going to be able to figure it out, or you're not going to be able to follow the developer's logic. I feel like one of the strategies that this game is taking, and we'll see how the main plot goes and like how that all plays out, but one of the strategies that seems to be at play here is that at the same time that you are doing that, you are also, as a player, kind of solving this larger mystery of just what is the island, what is the whole story here, and that adds a layer that is not relevant necessarily to solving the mystery of who killed the council that you're actually employed to do, but it does make it feel meatier and make it more sort of satisfying as you go along, that you are doing a lot of that sort of deduction and putting pieces together, you feel more involved in that kind of process. That's cool. My mental map of the island is better than it was, but it's still not great. And especially around like the beach and the dead zone, I know where those things are kind of generally on the top down map, but they're so big that it's hard for me to I don't really know. That bit where I was on the beach was really frustrating because the beach is so large. I had no idea where on the beach I was, and I think I was on the southern tip of it. But I find that really frustrating. I still don't have a map of that. So I feel like I've explored this little corner of the island. I have an okay sense of what is in that area. I have no sense of anything else, obviously. But yeah, I mean, it's not impossible. There is variation in like architecture style, and as I am coming to understand the difference between Citizens and Syndicate, the citizen housing and the syndicate housing sort of differentiate from one another in my mind. So that, like, I think the more that I play, the more I will. I don't know that excuses not having a good map system, but yeah, it is getting better. Awesome. All right. Thanks everybody. I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, be well. And, I'll see you on Monday for Mostly Walking, and, we'll be back with Paradise Killer on Wednesday afternoon. Bye.